You mentioned that you like to create a culture of failing fast. How do you manage to do that? How do you manage to create a culture in which your team knows that it's okay to fail in an environment where everybody is afraid to basically fail?
Well, I think that goes to the root of the problem. Why are they afraid to fail? It's because culturally we've created friction with failure. There's egg on their face, there's embarrassment, there's potentially a performance improvement program that gets wrapped into that failure. All these things. Now, failure is real, right? And failure in and of itself is not a bad thing, but persistent failure can be a bad thing. So the goal is to create an environment where failure is okay, but not to persist in that failure. And so for me, as I create these environments, it's to create a safe spot. You can try something, and if it fails, that's okay. But if you fail to engage, if you fail to want to deliver the results, if you fail to really work hard, then we'll have a problem. So I'm going to split those apart. There's failure, which is trying something, engaging, and not being successful. That's okay. Created a safe environment where they can experiment, they can try, and they can see me do it. I think that's a big portion of this is I'll present a new program and I'll say, this is an experiment. I'm testing this to find out what the results are going to be. And if they're poor, we're going to call it a failure and move on and do something else. So showing them by example that we're going to try things, fail, and move on. And when that happens, that everything's okay, we just shift gears and do something different, encourages them to do the same thing in their own worlds. But then the persistent failure piece of it is performance management, and that's something that we address in different ways.